Hello, what's up my YouTube nation? It's Legendary Justin, and today we're going to be playing some poker. So first, please like and subscribe. The most important thing to do is to subscribe and actually click on the notification bell thing on my YouTube account so that you guys watch all my videos. But first of all, let's see if we can find some good tournaments for you guys. So as you guys can see, there's late registration on this one over here. Late registration ends in 8 minutes, so we're going to have to quickly register for that. 339 players, 340 players. Let's make that full screen over here. We are also going to register for this other tournament that starts in 7 minutes. And then we're also going to start for the one that starts in 37 minutes. So we're going to be doing 3 tournaments back to back to back to back. And we're going to try to be winning this poker session. So here we go. So yeah, we did register for all those tournaments, and hopefully we can place in the good money. So those are all the 20K buy-ins. Let's see if we can do a medium, just because we have 1.9 million chips, almost 2 million chips. So we can actually afford to gamble 50K chips, and we should be fine. By the way, you also start PokerStars with 2 million, or not 2 million. You don't start PokerStars with 2 million chips. You start PokerStars with 47,000 chips. So to get up to 1.9 million is pretty good. But also a good strategy is to go to the cashier and then click on free chips. So you click on free chips and then you get 12,500 chips added to your account. So that is every 4 hours you can do that. See, as you guys can see, every 4 hours you can do that. So I highly recommend you guys downloading PokerStars. If you guys want to play with me, just send me a message, send me an email, and I'll join one of these tournaments with you, a 20K buy-in, a 50K buy-in. So we're looking at low and medium, so let's look for a 50K buy-in. Late registration on the 100K. So I could do a 100K registration. It's been running for 38 minutes though, and it's a knockout. I don't really like knockout. Late registration on this one, 50K. Oh, that's no limit card. We gotta put the game at no limit hold'em. There we go. Let's see this. Okay, let's go back to the poker and get off of the YouTube. Alright, so PokerStars is trying to tell me that I've got a hand up. Let's see. Queen 3, we're going to fold it. Let's try to register for another tournament. No limit hold'em. Late registration ends. No, I don't want that one. 50K buy-in. For 50K, I think that sounds like a good tournament. That one sounds good, so does this one. Is this unlimited rebuy-in? Yeah. You can make a lot of money off unlimited rebuy-in. So let's just, because I only usually use one rebuy-in for those. So we're also going to register for this tournament, and we're also going to register for this one as well. And then we should be good. So we're going to be down about 200K or so chips, but let's see if we can try to win some chips back and get in the 2 million range, like 2.5, 2.3, somewhere in there would be really nice. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's the PokerStars beeping noise. Call 20. I did post a small blind, so I will call 20 chips. 5-3, not a good hand. We need a 4 and a 7 in that order. 7-4, either one would work, but chances of getting it are very unlikely. Yeah, this is a bad hand. I'd like someone just to bet, because we're not going to all-in raise with 5-3. High card 5. That's just stupid. I could bluff, but it's not even worth the bluff when there's only 200 chips down. Now we're going to put this table up pretty big over here. Queen 2, definitely going to snap fold that. Now, in this one, there's only 66 players. So, okay, so this is late registration ends in 9 minutes. I think it's unlimited rebuy-ins, right? Yeah, unlimited rebuys. And then there's a glitch where you get 3,000 chips instead of 1,500, which I haven't seen people do that. This guy might have done that, where you get it, like you rebuy in a few times and then you get 3,000 chips. Let's see. On this, we're just gonna. Pretty sure we're just gonna call. This hand we're also gonna call. And it's called multi-tabling if you do more than one hand at a time. Some people can multi-table quite a bit of hands. I'm going to call this just because I think the Jack 8 could be good. It's not always going to be a great hand, but if it is, it's going to pay off well. So as you guys can see, if those were Jacks instead of Kings, that would have paid off 800 chips for my 150 investment. And we're definitely going to fold because they're going to keep betting and betting and betting, and we don't have a good hand. Okay, so this hand is actually playable though. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to get rid of a few of these lobbies. Let's see. And just focus on the poker. This one right here. Wait, oh, not this one. This one we're going to bet 300 chips. So we almost ran out of time right there, but I think we'll be okay. We got a good kicker. Not the greatest kicker, though. 8 kicker is not too bad. I'm going to show the queen. Okay, for this hand, we're just going to call 50. Get a possible flush draw if some diamonds pop up on the table. We're also going to call this hand. Okay, as you guys can see, we almost have a flush. We just need one more diamond. It's a pretty good bet for 350. I don't think they're going to be chasing the flush draw. They could be, but we'll have to see. Also, if you guys want me to like make these videos in the smaller sessions, I can do that for you guys. Like I can put it like to 2 to 3 videos. I've been doing one video for all these like giant poker sessions. Okay, so we have to call 58. Okay, we're going to do that. This hand is horrible. We're going to fold that. Let's see. So going back on this. That's a good hand. Got a straight. Got a straight. We can bet half pot, which is basically bringing us all in. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just go all in. Yeah. Okay, this is also an okay hand. We're going to bet 300 on that one. And as you guys can see, I'm going to bet my 8 chips that I have left, and we're going to go for the... I think we got a good hand right there. There we go. We got the straight, and we did do double up. I'm going to fold this hand. So we're doing good on one table so far. We got one double up already. I won the main pot and the side pot. Just going to call. Going to check. I went a little bit on this one, not much. Only up 300 chips. Okay, so pairs of 4s. We needed another 4 to drop on the table. A 5 wouldn't hurt. We don't really have a a flush draw. Got another table going up. Let's line them all up together. There we go. This one right here, we're going to fold. We're going to fold this one as well. This one's good hand. We're going to bet 300. They have to have a 7-8 or a 3-2 to beat us. And they snap folded. So we're up at 2,000 chips on that table. 8-2, pretty bad hand. Our 6, whatever we had last hand was not a good hand either, but this is just even worse hand. This is not bad. We got the double up that one time with the straight, so we can actually afford to do some of these calls. Let's just see how much we've put in. So this is 20K buy-in. I think we put in about 150K, 130K. We'll have to see. I'll do the math on that in a second. But okay, as you guys can see, we got all-in raise. He's probably got me beat. Let's see. Kind of. Oh, he won the pot. By the way, I did fold my 10s because I was thinking, okay, well, I could snap call that and be like, try to be a hero. But if has aces or kings, he's got me beat most times. Gonna keep snap folding those all-in shoves. Okay, let's see. 7-5, gonna snap fold that. Gonna snap fold that as well. Actually, we got kings. No one's betting right now, so we could try to get the pot. Get an okay kicker, not a great one, but an okay kicker for the king. And we stole the pot, so we're up at 2,300 chips. Gonna snap fold that. We're moving up a little bit on this table. We're gonna try to get 3,000, 4,000 chips, so we're not like kind of where these guys are, where you're just barely ahead. Okay, so this table, fold. We're gonna do something on this table because we don't have a lot of chips for that table. 8, 10. We have a open straight draw. A 9 gives us a straight. An ace gives us a straight. It's a good table. I'm going to bet 50. I'm going to call on this table as well. This table I'm going to quickly fold. As you can see, I got the straight. And he quickly folded. I am up a little bit of chips. Not bad, not bad. Quickly call for 10 chips. Now I'm in a good place even though there's 155 people and I'm somehow in 24th. I don't understand. Maybe everyone's down chips and a few people are above. I don't know. It could be because it just started. We'll have to see. Do I want to call 20 chips? I will do it, but I don't really want to call, but I will do it. Just in case I hit the destruction hand. I'm going to call that quickly. Okay, so we flopped pairs of 7s. I like it. I'm going to bet 100 on that. I'm going to bet 300 on this hand. Okay, he seemed to call. Make him go all in. A lot of tables we're playing right now. Okay, we're up on this table. We won 3,375. 3 of a kind of 5s. Pretty good hand. This table we lost. Oh, no. He had 8s. Okay. It happens. We need an 8. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. We get a straight. We could double up off that. This is going to be a fold probably. I'm going to call this. Didn't get it. I'm going to quickly fold that. We're not even out of that table, though. We're down a few chips, but we're not out. We got to pay attention to this table, though. Down to 930 chips, so not good. This table we're a little bit up. And I'm going to try to put the lobby at one of the lobbies as the background in case you guys want to see the lobby. So let's move this a little bit smaller. There we go. So at least you guys see some of the players and their chip amounts. All bad hands. I'm just going to keep folding all those hands. I'm just going to resize these up to the other tables. Let's see, this table over here needs to be resized. This one as well, and this one as well. A little bit more, actually. I think it's this table. There we go. Now they should be all resized pretty well. Let's see. Okay. And let's put the tables back on the front. 6 jack, 24 call. That's not too bad. We're down about 600 chips on this, so it's not good. We can play it back, though. Queen 9, definitely going to call. A7, going to call. Queen 9, going to check. Not going to bet all my chips on the 6 jack. I'm going to fold that. And it was a good payoff, because anyone with an ace would beat me right there. I do have pairs of 6s, so. 7, I get a straight. Not going to go my chips on that, though. I was thinking about that for a second. Okay. We would still need a 7 to hit a straight. 7 or a 10 would hit a straight. Because it'd be 8, 9, 10, jack. Okay, we did not get it, so that's good. That was a good fold. Let's just try to make these the same size. There we go. And the guy with the straight one. Okay. So we're still down on this table, which is not good, but we'll see what we can do. Sometimes I guess I raise too much with a bad hand. Oh no, we just got... they set us out with pairs of 10s? Come on. Happened twice. Dang, we gotta make these quicker calls. I want to see what those 10s will do to us now, though. I want to see. Should put all of our tables in a way. Okay, this table we are on a break for 2 minutes. Let's see. We got to get something on that table. Usually 10s are okay, but you can lose a lot of hands to just having 10s because Jack can beat you, Queen, King, Ace. But if you flop a set with 10s, you've got a good chance of winning. So that's where you would want to all-in shove after you get the set. By set I mean you're dropping like 3 10s. Yeah. 8 10. We're gonna limp. We're almost out of chips. We have no. If that was a 7, we would have a straight draw. We don't even have a seat. We have horrible hands on this. Just gonna fold it. Gonna need to make a double up, and we'll be back at normal for chips. Ace 9, not a bad hand. We might shove it. I think I'm gonna shove it. This hand I'm gonna call. Shove the Ace Jack. Let's see how it works. He calls. Ace 4 versus Ace Jack. I want to see what that hand's going to. He got 4s? What the hell? Wow. Horrible beat. That just, that's annoying as hell. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to all-in shove again. I mean, we're almost out of chips. Yep. We'll be back in it if we win this hand, I guess, but not really back in it. We'll be at 700 chips, which is not good, but it's not horrible. You can still. Gonna keep folding. King 7, I think we got it. 5s, I like it. Not too much more now. Now that there's a 9, 10, and an 8 out there, my 5s are not feeling special. We're going to fold that. Queen 8. Not a good hand. We are winning this hand, I think. No, actually, hearts will get us. That's the problem. 2 hearts will beat us. Does anyone have 2 hearts? They beat us. Only thing that beats us right now is a 2 hearts or 9 10. No, not 9 10. They would need. Yeah, they'd have to have 2 kings, 2 queens, 2 8s, 2 7s, or 2 hearts. So basically, 3 of a kind or 2 hearts. And we lost connection, I guess. So we won't know what happened on the 50K buy-in until a minute or 2 from this. Okay. What the hell? Got pairs of queens on this. We're gonna bet. The 50K buy-in, we're doing pretty good. We're gonna shove all in on that. He calls with Jack Ace. I won that hand. Cool, cool. 2,300 chips. This hand, I'm doing okay. Am I out of a single table though? This table, I think I'm out. I lost a 50K buy-in to a flush, so someone had hearts and they beat me. Okay, so we're gonna fold that hand. We seem to be down on chips on most tables. This table, I think we're still doing okay, but I don't like it automatically sits you out. That's kind of bullshit. I'm gonna quickly fold that. 2 3, we're gonna quickly fold that as well. Okay, so we lost 150K buy-in, not good, but it happens. Alright. We're going to try to win some pots on this table. Our 6 and our 3 are looking pretty bad right now. Guys, check fold that. Ace 2, okay hand. Not anymore. Bad flop, quickly fold it. 10 jack, okay hand. Definitely fold that hand. I already wanted to fold that hand actually. Quickly fold that, or I mean call this hand. So yeah, we got destroyed on that one table. They just didn't like us. Like we had 2 pair. Some guy had double hearts. They flopped a flush. We also lost the other hand. I might be able to show you hands where I win and lose. Like just, you know, like kind of highlight those hands in the video for you guys in case you guys want to see like the big major action hand as well as just the entire tournament. Well, actually, we're doing 3 tournaments, so it'll be 3 tournaments. 10 jack. Not the greatest hand anymore. I'm getting bad flops. 840, definitely gonna fold that. 5 queen, definitely I did fold that. And we're gonna try to put the tournament lobby in the background. This is the 20K buy-in. I think I'm still in this tournament, right? Well, no one. Yeah, I'm still on this one. Okay. I think that's this one right here. So yeah, there's my. I can't see my place yet because I'm not placed high enough, probably. So we still haven't got a single double up. All in B got me that one hand when I tried to either bluff or just thought I had a better hand than him, and then he got like 700, 800 chips from me. Ace 5, 250 chips though. Definitely not gonna call. Well, no, we're not gonna call that. And I think we lost connection again. Because we did fold the Ace 5. It would have automatically folded us anyways because of the timer. I'm going to try to resize this one, make it a little bit smaller. There we go. 5s. We would have had 3 of a kind of 5s. What a hand. But that hand we had didn't play it, and that's when you drop the triple 5s. Okay, so you got some tables to play. Definitely I'm going to be on back. Now, we are already almost out of 2 tournaments. So, the 854, that's not a lot of chips. The blinds and the ante are pretty small right now, so we could still make a play if we get a good hand and get a double up, and then we'll be back at normal, and then go for some more double ups. This, we're going to try it. We've only got 800 chips left. They're all going to limp 40 chips, hopefully. That's going to put another, like, 200 in the pot. Actually, this guy folded and this guy folded, so only 184 in the pot. We're obviously going to smack all in. Quickly fold the 4 and the 5. Just want to see what happens in this table. Quickly call with the 4s. He calls with the king. I think I want it. Yeah, I want it. Okay, cool. This hand, gonna fold. Split pot between this person and this person. Yep. Ace 6. Okay, hand, I'm gonna call. We did get the double up on this tournament, so we're back in it now. We're only lost 1 tournament, and we lost that to some bullshit. I want to replay it later in the tournament to see, or like later after recording the session to see what happened specifically, so I can figure out how I lost all those chips. But I think it was because I had a better hand and I still lost. But yeah, which happens sometimes. And this is poker. Ace 6. So not a good hand. Quickly gonna fold it. We needed a 5 for a straight on that. 9 and 10, going to quickly call. There's our pairs of 10s with the 9 kicker. I thought the 9 and 10 was going to be pretty good. I was like, yeah, we're going to quickly call that. And I was right. So we have to bet a little bit. 175, get our money's worth. They might want to see the turn or the river, so they might call. They might fold. He might think I'm bluffing. Nope, they quickly gave it to me. 4, 8, quickly fold that. 3, 4, quickly fold that. Alright, so we're back in it with 3 tournaments. Let's look at the tournament lobby. For this one right here, I'm not leading any tournaments or doing like that spectacular. Like this one I only have 2,000 chips. Gonna fold that one. And this is the 50K with the rebuy-ins, so you can get a lot of money on this one. This one right here, it's got 470 entries, so first place pays pretty good money. Okay, 10 jack wins versus 8s. And he did get the double. He got the 10s and the jacks. He got the lucky suck out. This guy had a better hand. Sometimes that happens. You get the 10 and the jack, and then you're golden. But Poker Stars had to screw him, and screw the guy with the 8s, and they gave him both the 10 and the jack. Okay, so I'm posting big blind, so I'm going to quickly call that. Just because it's a good amount of chips if I win. 9-6, horrible hand. I've got pairs of 4s. I could go all in and see if he wants to call. Oh no, he got me on the. He had a 5. Damn. Well, that's happened to me again. Another suck out where you think you could win, but see, those are bad poker plays. When I try to think that there's like they have nothing and then they always do, it's like what the fuck? Why would they have it? But they do. Okay, gonna quickly call these hands. Just want to see if I can get a good hand. Got pairs of 8s. Not a good hand, but not a horrible hand. This I was gonna already fold it, but I have 4s now. Still gonna fold it because the 4 is not very strong. Gonna call them with my 8s. I wonder if they have. I'm just gonna call. I'm gonna go all in shove. This I'm gonna bet 120. What did he have? Queens and 5s with the ace kicker? I thought my hand was good. I guess he had a queen in and an ace and he beat me. Okay, well, we got scrubbed out again. Wait, is this the one where you can buy in again? Thought you could rebuy in on that one, but seem to be low on chips again. I think I lost this hand as well. Like I'm losing every hand. I don't know why, but I'll have some suckouts. I thought I had it when I. This hand's okay though. We can play this hand. This is like the other hand where I had pairs of queens and I thought it was good, but happened to be bad. So that one we're doing okay. Let's see. This one we've been eliminated to this scrub. It's a 50K buy-in. Can you rebuy in? I don't think we can rebuy in though. We might have to go to perk the. I'm looking for it. Yeah, this is you can't rebuy in right now. Okay. Did we already get? Did we actually register for the 100K and we also lost that one as well? Or are we still in this one? Not positive. Oh yeah, we're still in the 100. Is this the 100K? No, this is 20K. Okay. So yeah, out of 4 tournaments, we got knocked out of 2 already. This tournament, we've been getting screwed left and right. We did lose to Nikki Raiden. And we're back at 900 chips. So we keep getting bullshit hands. I mean, like, we have a good hand, and then it gets bullshitted twice in a row. So, I don't know. We got to get a few double ups. Now, we had more chips on the other table with like 4,000, and we also lost that table, so... No, that's why tournaments, sometimes they screw you. We're down to 1.8 million now. A little bit over that. And then we only have 2 tournaments left. So we've got a 20K and 2 20Ks. Okay. Now this one, I wonder how many people are in the 685K. So it pays 168th. But with the 12 million prize pool, that's pretty good for 20K buy-in. As you guys can see, I'm somewhere in there in the place, but I'm not even in the top 100. I gotta get at least 3,000 chips to get in the top 100. So we will try to make a play on that. Both of the tournaments are in break, so we will register for some more tournaments to try to get some more poker action for you guys. Okay, so... We're trying to figure out tournaments we can register for. So I think we can register for... Starts at 37 minutes. Running for a minute. And this is a 50K buy-in. That looks promising. 34 people in the tournament. Let's see if we could do good in a small tournament. Okay, register for that one. And register for the other tournament. Hello, what's up, my YouTube Nation? We're back, and we registered for a 20 or 200K registered tournament. This one pays out quite a bit of chips, so let's just show you guys what we can get if we win the 200K. 200K, we can get 1.4 million. There's just only a few players in the tournament. That's why you don't get paid as much. Jack 8. Okay, so 200 call. The blinds are okay. This is gonna fold it. We're also going to fold this hand. We're only going to all-in shove on good hands for that tournament because we're going to try to stay alive, actually. Now, actually, we're going to make the thing a little bit smaller, though, because it is covering our leaderboard over here. 8-5, pretty bad hand. We also did limp the Jack 8 for quite a bit of 200 chips, and aces are on the table. So, kind of screwed with that. Check fold that. Also limped another bad hand, and limped horrible hands back to back to back. So you guys can see I'm getting horrible hands, like 4 or 5 in a row. But it happens, it's poker. So you just gotta play with it. You gotta fold bad hands. It just happens. When you get a good hand, you gotta sucker them into calling. Sometimes they won't call, sometimes they will. 2 pair. He's like 2 pair. Yeah, I don't care about your 2 pair, buddy. Okay, so 7-5 looking pretty weak. I think the blinds are that, though. I'm going to fold it. Decided to call in the 7s, though. We're trying to make this smaller, though. Can we make this lobby a little bit smaller? Like, I'd like to. There we go. Problem is they're not all the same size. They're a little bit closer now. There we go, that's better. So the one hand, this hand, we needed a 6 to get a straight. 7s, just don't do it. All in raise. We're gonna go for it on the 50K. This we're gonna fold it. Want to see what happens with our ace king against jacks. We lost. Great. You know, sometimes you don't get a high card. You gotta say GG. I mean, there's not much you can do when you go ace king versus jacks. Like, that's annoying as hell. Usually you'd win it, but it didn't happen this time, so you just gotta accept it. At least we didn't lose the 200k like that. That's a 50k though. Make this a little bit smaller. Starts within 1 minute. Okay, okay. 8 king. Gonna call. Only got like 12 big blinds left on this table, so we're gonna try to make a play right here. Having connection problems again. Okay, this hand we did win that pot, so we're up a little bit of chips. Horrible hand once again. They're trying to have us go far in this 20k, but 200k not doing that bad. We were trying to get the double up versus jacks. I kind of knew he'd have a good hand, but I was like, well, we have ace king. You get an ace or king, you'll dominate him every time on that. If he has aces or kings, he's got me beat, but okay. Do I want to call? No. Don't even want to call that hand either. Or that hand. Yeah, my fours were not looking that hot. Okay, so this guy did double up. This guy did, right? Yeah, he won with a straight. Gonna quickly call the 200k. Down a little bit of chips now. This one we're still doing solid, 4k. Gonna keep folding our crappy hands. I mean, we got one good hand, we shoved it and lost the jacks. It just happens, you know? Quickly fold. Fold more of our crappy hands. 7-10, pretty bad hand. I'm running deep in this one though. Let's see how many people are left. Okay, 148 left. 147 out of 470 left. So there's a lot been eliminated already from that one. Okay, so 9-7, 200k. I'm gonna call. Gonna call again. I want to see what happens in this hand. The ace-8. Oh boy, you all in raise me with the ace-8. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta straight this hand though. I'm just gonna call because I don't think they know I've got the straight. Purse of jacks. Time to go all in shove. All in shove that too. Does he have a queen and a king? I want to see. Come on, do you have a queen and a king? We got him. 200k. We doubled up. This hand, we're doing solid. I'm going to shove that all in as well. We won that hand with the straight. Not bad. We lost. Great. What did we lose to? We lost to another bad beat. Ace king all in shove. Lose to ace queen. It's happened a million times. It's happened to me again. I hate when that happens though. See right there we have flush draw. We might have called that. Probably going to get a flush. I think we're going to get a flush on that. We should have just called. We would have called that as well. We knew we had flush draw. Okay, so we're doing good in the 200k, which is not bad. We can win all of our chips back in the 200k. This is the 20k. We will shove all in. King Jack, offsuit. It's for 300 more, or only 250 more chips basically. Fold. Does Gregory call? Calls with fours. Oh, we lost. Damn it, why? I'm not even saying GG to that. We lost fours to king and a queen. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know why they're saying nice hand. You gotta smack talk them a little bit back. So I said, no, I lost to a good hand. I mean, king, queen. You can't say it's a bad hand. It's going to win most hands. It's not going to be aces, but it's going to beat a lot of other pairs. Like there, right there. King and a queen right there on the other table. They all would have won if it was that flop. That's 2 flops in a row where I don't get a king or a queen or an ace. And then the time that I need it, it's on a different table. Okay, so we're still doing good in the 200K. This guy is at 14,000 chips, though. So I thought we were placing pretty good in that one, but it doesn't seem like we are. I mean, well, I guess we're in 13th place. So we're not doing that bad. If we do good in the 200K, we'll get 2 million chips. I mean, I'd be down with winning the 200K, to be honest. Let's just try to focus on the 200K from now on. We would need another 3. That would make a really strong hand for us. Or a 5. 5 would be good right now. That'd be a straight. He's shoving. There's a straight. Yep. Kind of expected that to happen. I did call that right for you, YouTube. I called that as like, good chance there's gonna be a 5 on the table. Sometimes it screws you over, but you gotta accept it. And the guy with the flush would have beat me though against my straight, so I'm not mad about me flopping the straight when he had a flush. I'm not mad about that now. Flush beats straight, so yep. Ace-9 versus Ace-6. Ace-9's probably going to win. See, that's like where I go all in shove with the better hand. Never get it always screws me though. So I go all in shove, the good hand, and it screws me. But it's whatever. He disconnected like I do usually do. So we're running semi-deep in the 200K. Only 88 entries, but that's a 15.5 million prize pool already. This 20K, we're not doing that bad. Did we get knocked out of all of our good tourneys though? I think we did. I think we just well, this one we're out of it, so let's just get that out of there. You got a good open straight draw. An ace or a 6 gives us a straight. I'm willing to call 100 bet, 200 bet on that. Definitely going to fold the ace-9. That did not help us. This would be the hand where you'd want to flop the straight. Didn't get it. It's fine. Didn't invest anything for that. Okay, so king-jack. Going to fold it. Seemed to be a split pot between this guy and this guy. 3-8, I'm going to quickly fold. Okay, so I'm currently in 15th place in the 200K. Running for 45 minutes. Not bad. Average 2,700, so we're a little bit below average. We got to make a play on the 200K one. I really want that 2.2 million win. That'd be pretty solid. That would give me I'd double my chips. That would literally double my chips. A little bit over, but double. But it'd be good if I win the 200K. I can do it. I'm pretty good at tournaments. Been having a few suckouts though, where I lost ace queen versus I had ace king and they had ace queen. They beat me. And then when I had they had two pair, they had like a pair. I went all in with the ace king, didn't work. Went all in with the queen, it didn't work. I've had a few bad suckouts. Okay, so for this one we lost connection. We're gonna limp 80. The good thing about the poker stars is they automatically flip the next table up. I hate when they all in shove after you call the 80 chips. That's annoying as hell. I don't mind too much because only 80 chips, but that's why you sometimes just fold these hands that are just not these monsters, because they could all in shove just for your blinds. It's not worth to do though if only 80 chips if it was... This is a good hand where you can all-in shove. I'm going to go for it. I got nothing to lose. 20k buy-in. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. One guy calls. So I'll be up at least at 2755 chips. If I win, if I lose, I'm out. It's fine. If I lose to this guy, I'll have like 200 chips left. Got it. That's a good flop for me. Flop the queen, then you're golden when you flop the queen like that. I was worried about a straight. If he would have had a jack on there, he would have got me with the straight. So we did get the double up, and Chris Rowe Money is knocked out of the tournament. So, you know, he did a similar move to what I would do. You've got the two high cards, you shove all in as well. But he went against queens, so queens are pretty solid. Like, queens are like aces. They're not as good as aces or kings, but third best hand, so usually they'll win. 5 queen, quickly fold that. And we're doing better in this 20k. So we're up a little bit in 20k, not much. I'm waiting for the 200k to pop up on the screen so we can see, like, get in good hands and try to make another double up, because I'm really excited about the 200k. If we can do good in that one, that'll be sweet. We're in 20th place in the 200k with half the field already gone. 15.66 million chip prize pool. So for 20th place, might call 25. I'm going to call 25 if it's only 25. Okay, so for 20th place, we're pretty much on the border. We would still get 344,000, so we'd be up 120k from this tournament. Okay, we would need a jack and a queen and a 9 to get it straight, so we're obviously going to fold that hand. This, we're also going to fold it. Oh, yeah, we're going to fold that. And we made some good call, or good fold in it. 8-7, going to quickly call that. Okay, so as you guys can see, this guy's chipping up quite a bit. People do know it's 200k chips, though. So some people that have like 10 million chips or 20 million chips, they're like, okay, 200k is nothing. But for me, it's a lot. We would need a 9 and a 10. Always possible, so I'm going to call for 80 chips. We would need a club. We get a club, we get an ace high flush. Got it. Jam all in. Got the pot. There we go. Gonna jam this one all in as well. I could jam that one too, but I'm just gonna call on that. Ace is the greatest high card, so that's why I decided to jam all in on this one, because I'm not gonna lose to another high card. He calls on the left. They should just all call. Be like, I'm gonna win all these chips. Okay. Let's see what happens. We won with the ace. We rivered him. We rivered him. Jacks versus aces. We got it. We're up. And that brings us, we're still not on the leaderboards on this tournament. So, okay, we're going to keep making plays on that. This guy to straight. Okay, call 80 chips. Yeah, we won that one hand for 760. Not too bad of a hand. Gonna fold that hand. Yeah, we need another double up or quad up on the 200k just to be back in it for real, though. That one hand, the other 20k, though, we're doing pretty good. So I think we're down to, of the 5 tournaments or so we register, we have 3 left, right? No, we're not even in this one. We're only in 2. Oh, no. Yeah, so we're in this one. And let's see what else. We're in this one. Wait, 4-1. This one is the one we're not in. Okay, we lost this hand. Hold on one second. Let's see. Yeah, we must have got eliminated in that one a while ago. Okay. That was the 20k, and that's fine. Okay, so out of the 5 or 6 registered, we're doing good in 2 of them. So sometimes you just need to try. You just keep registering until you get some good tournaments going. And now I think we got I mean, this one we're not really up that many chips. The other one we're doing good on this one. I think we're gonna raise it to that. I get some good value. Gonna quickly call that with 2 pair. We think we won, and we won. Good. And get the double up, so not bad. 200K, gonna call that. This 20K we're not doing bad in, so we did get a good flop. We need more spades. This needs to be a spade, and this needs to be a spade, and then we would have got a monster hand. We do have 9s though. Gonna call with the 9, the pair of 9s. If I can get a 4 or a 9, we're gonna shove all in. Didn't get it, but we're not out of it yet. Gonna call. Always a chance we can win it. It's a good pot. Didn't get it. Don't bet, don't bet, don't bet, don't bet. Just gonna call. Maybe he's trying to limp us 100 chips. Yeah, he's got it. Oh no, he's got it. Ooh, boy. He did have it. Yeah, we kept limping 100, 100, 100. Not a good move, but it happens. I shouldn't have limped it. I was limping too much when I didn't have a good hand, but okay, so we're at 1.7 chips. We moved down quite a bit left. How many players are left? 36, and pace to 21st. So we got to get a double up or a triple up, and then we'll be in the money. 2.2 million win. That'd be pretty good. That'd be 10 times my investment. So that's what I really want. So let's not make any bad plays on this 200K right here, because we're almost in the money. We get a monster and we get a double up, but we also don't want to lose right outside of the money, because you're losing 200K if you lose. This one right here, we're still not placed. I wonder what the minimum place for that tournament is. I don't even know. But gonna call the 7 queen. Nope, we're gonna get raced all in. He calls. He might win. He might win. He might win it, and it could be any of them. Queens win. Yep. I thought he would win, and he did. He had a good hand. Glad I was. Wait, I would have won that hand. I was like, I'm glad I was not in that. I would have won, actually, if I would have called. That's a terrible beat. Terrible beat. When you actually have the win, and then you have to let them go, because you're just not going to go all in shove with the queen 7. Okay, try to chip up a little bit. We're just going to do it again. Maybe they think we're bluffing. Because if we win this hand, we're also up to 2,000 chips. So we're going to keep playing it until we get them to call. Calls with 5s. 10. Got it. No! He rivered us. Got rivered. Rivered. What a terrible beat. Terrible. We just lost 200K on a fucking club. Great. I'm actually kind of steamy about that loss. I hate the chat system's definitely lagged on my internet, but I got rivered with the stupid club. Can't say GG to that. Some bullshit, but we only had 1,800 chips, so we weren't even that deep in the tournament. This one we're a little bit more deep, but 200K buy-in, you're like, you try to win those, but didn't happen. And we got eliminated a little bit out of the money. We would have had like 10 more places to go. If we would have won that, we would have been in the money for real. And like we would have been doing good. We lost to 5s. Ace 10, rivers, a club. We lose to a flush. So of the either 5 or 6 tournaments we registered in, we're only going deep in 1. We've registered like 300,000 chips though, so we're not doing good today so far. How many people are in this lobby though? So 686. So we could still win a lot off of this one. Oh no, we're in 23rd place on this one. Okay. I was like, are we still not rated yet? I think we're doing good, but it's not showing us as rated for some reason. So we're just going to focus on this one tournament where we're actually doing good in now. 6 and a 7. I usually do pretty good in 20k buy-ins. The 200k I was doing okay. I all-in shove, ace 10, they fold. I do it again. He calls with 5s, I lose. He gets a flush. He didn't win with the 5s, he won with the flush. So I did lose the bullshit on that. I think he only had 1 club as well. Maybe 2, I don't know. No, he couldn't have had 2 because he's got pairs of 5, so he only had 1 club. So I got bullshitted, definitely. Any other suit would have flopped. A 25% chance of losing on that river, and I did lose. So yeah. Okay, so this hand we folded the 6-7. Trying to show our rank. That's the 200k buy-in. I'm like, okay, we're not rated in that one. The lobby of this one. We're rated 31st. So 31st pays 43,000 chips. Okay, great. Oh, yeah. No, not great. This is like winning the 200k if we win this because of the amount of players. 717 players in it. And the number's increasing. There's 9 minutes left, and there's already 718 players. So we're doing pretty good. Not going to call a raise 500 with an ace 4. That'd be like me all in shoving with, ace 4, ace 7, something like that. My ace of diamonds is looking pretty strong right now, though. Just gotta say. He's got a call. Aces. And the king. Nope, the aces win. Because he had aces. Yeah, I thought this was a good hand, too. I was like, yeah, but he had aces and queens. We do not want to see the deal. 6-2. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about multi-tabling. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It didn't work for us, but that's not really because of the multi-table. It was more like because of the fact that we didn't make a single error because of the multi-tabling. We just lost to, we had good hands, and then the game just screwed us many times in a row. So we're going to call the 6-deuce with our 5,000 chips. We've got flush draw. Hands that beat us. Straight does not beat us. If they have a better spade, they beat us. If the ace, they beat us. Okay, we're going to have to bet quite a bit. Give that spade. Oh, come on. You gotta give me the flush. Wow, great. See, of all the hands possibility, I lose to the flush. 2 out of 2 cards, I lose to it, but when I need a spade, I don't get it. Oh, whatever, it's fine. We didn't have to all in shove for that, so... Oh, wow, split pot. Split pot, wow. That kind of pisses me off. When they both have the same hand and they split pot, like, come on. Wait, was there just a straight on the table? Maybe I should have called that. I don't know. I don't really remember what their cards were on the table, but that's annoying as hell when they split pot. I think it was a bad fold. I think I should have called, but I don't know if I would have got the split pot because I had a 6 and a 2. So it didn't seem like it was a good call, you know. I was going to call this hand, whatever it was, but it did automatically fold me out of it. Damn, we're down 500,000 chips today alone. That's a bad poker day. 1.9 million. Well, basically 2 million to 1.5. Not good. I thought I was running good on the 200K, and then it just didn't work out. I should just stick to 20s because I've got a better chance of winning. You think about it, you get 10 chances of a 20 versus 1 200K. I was just thinking of it more of like the payouts, you know. If I'd win the 200K, I'd be up 10 times my investment. When this one, I'll be up, what is 100 times, right? Yeah. So this is a way better pay on investment. Or return on investment, yeah. Okay, so we're doing okay in this tournament. Let's see the lobby. What place are we in? We're in 63rd. We want that 2.3 million. It would also be nice to win out of these 837 players. It'd be nice to win. I kind of want to all-in shove, but my 5's good. Probably not. If they are, I'm going to shove all in. If that was a spade, that would be so nice. My hand's not looking great right now. Gonna shove all in, maybe he'll fold. He might have the better hand, he might fold it. He folded it and I think he had a better hand. Alright, so we got one bluff down, not bad. It was a good pot. It was a good sizable pot, 1,700 chips. It's probably a little steamy. He probably had a better hand, but he thought, what if I had a 4? If I have a 4, I've got him dominated. So that was a really good, like, raising bluff right there when the 4 dropped. Most poker players would call that, thinking that I'm bluffing, but if I did have the 4, I'd look like a genius. So I just tried to represent the 4, I guess. Okay, so they're all shoving all in. This guy wins right here with the kings. I thought the kings would be pretty strong. I was like, yeah, kings all in shove. It's a good idea. He's got more chips than I do now. I mean, he just eliminated 3 guys. He's savage for eliminating people. That didn't help too much with the I mean, yeah, eliminate 3 people by yourself. That's pretty good, but you think about it, there's still 495 left. Like, there's still a lot of room for a lot of people to be eliminated. And for someone like me, if I all-in raise against him and I win, I could almost eliminate him. We would really need a king and a 10. Or an ace. An ace would be good. An ace would be great, and then ace 7 would be good in that order. No, it did not happen. I'm not going to bet risking for an ace or a 7. I'm not going to risk 200 chips. This is not worth. Although the pot is a good amount. If it's only 200, I could call. I mean, I win, you know what, 1,600 chips for 200 investment. I think I'll do it. I'll go for it. Didn't happen. Could have happened if an ace or a 7. Or, no, an ace would have been great. A 7 would have been okay. I'm going to fold the ace. I might just check. No, I can't check because he all in shoves. We're down to 5,000 chips. And he looks like a hero. He probably bluffed. 3 jack, gonna fold it. Alright, so this tournament's already up to 928 players. By every few seconds, there's another player being added. So 932 players. I like how first place is going up. I wish at the final table, though, at these PokerStars lobbies, you could make a deal like you can in real money, where you could say, okay, we're going to split the pot, you know. They should have that feature, but they don't. Okay, so 494 left. 941 total, 942. Almost a 16 million prize pool. So the prize pool is as similar as the 200K, I think. I'm in the top 50 or so place, right? No, I'm in 78th. Not as good anymore. I'm still in the top 100, though. So next break in 21 minutes.
I think what I'm going to do is after the break, I'm going to start editing the video for you guys. I'll spend like 5 minutes editing it, and then I'll keep recording again, and we'll be ready to go. So late registration ends in 1 minute, so that's why we're going to keep looking at the registration for a second. 972. We're going to get to about 1,000. Let's see. Structure, if you get to 991, you get an extra 18 places paid. It'd be better if we get this. But, I mean, maybe you'd get a good amount. You maybe get more money for this, but I think because you have to pay more places, you'd actually make less. I don't know. Sometimes that's how it works. For example, first place right now is getting ginormous amount of chips. 19%. That's pretty solid. Now, if the number goes above 991, which we'll know in a few seconds, we'll know if the award goes down. It's going to be a few more seconds. It's going to be one more entry. We're going to all unshove this hand. 982. We got there. And this went about the same. It's still at 19%. I really want to see, though, what happens in our hand. He calls with the Queen 10. Think we've got it. Nope. Well, we did get it. Okay, good. We rivered him with the flush, ace-high flush. We would win that hand every single time we'd win that hand because any player, we had like the best hand we could have had for that table. So we won it. We got a little bit of chips. We're up at 6K now, so we're a little bit up. I mean, I would like one or two people to call that, but you know, with aces, you're rocking pretty strong. It's all on shove most times. Gonna fold. Well, we don't want too much action on us. Let's see what place we're in though right now. So, for example, 2.7 million award for first place. That's destruction. If you get second, you only get 1.9 million. Chip graph. Let me see the chip graph real quick. Okay, so is that the guy that has the most chips? It could be. I think so. He's got a little over 22K. Yeah, this is the chip leader over here. That's called the largest stack. So let's disable largest. Okay, no. Actually, we can leave him up on there. The average stack is right there. It's kind of flatlined. It's moved up a little bit. Not much. We moved up a little bit on that hand. Not too much. Well, just a good size, though. Who's this guy? Whoever Mektalk is, he's been going a little higher. I wonder what place he's in. He might be the guy that's at my table. We're currently in what place? Not quite sure. 58th place. 59, okay. Let's go back to the poker action. It's a little bit slower right now just because of the hands. I mean, those hands are going to the last card, so that's why they were taking quite a bit of time. And that prize pool. Almost at 1,000 players total. And as far as the late registration, I think it's almost over. It is over, okay. So now no more people can register. So we only have to knock out another 400 players, which is a lot. 400 more players, and then we'll be in the top 20, if I can stay that long. Let's move this back up. And 5, 6, 7. We would need an 8. I'm not going to bet 500 chips on an 8. All they has to do is shove all in, and I lose the hand. 4, 5, 6, 7. A 3 or an 8 would give me a straight right now. The odds would be higher right now with that 4 on there. Still, they can bet. I'd have, let's see, 7. I'd have to put another 750 in. The pot's getting pretty big though. That's a double up at least. Didn't get it, so that was a good fold. Sometimes it will be a bad fold though, where you get the 3 or the 8 the next card. Sometimes you get on the river. Whoever is winning this pot is getting a lot of chips though. They will probably be in the top 5 or 10. He shoves all in. He folds. He put a lot of money in. He folds as well. He calls. He had pairs of 7s and he won that hand. That's hilarious. They all had nothing. They were just kept betting and betting and betting. They were losing chips to this guy. This guy is currently he's doing pretty solid. He's at 9,200 chips. Oh yeah, so he's not actually in the top 10 either. 9,200 chips only gets you what? A top 30. Still pretty good spot though, because you think about it, there's not too much of a difference between 9,000 and 20,000 chips. It's just one more double up and he'd be in the top 10. So he would need another double up though, which is kind of risky at this point. All in shoves. I want to call just because it's a lot of chips on the table. But I'm just probably going to fold just because of connection. I probably would fold it normally just because it's 500 more chips on an average hand. Although there's a lot of blinds in there. I'm going to call. He's going to bet, probably. I'm going to sucker it to him with the all-in raise. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. He calls. Wow. I got lucky there. I got really lucky there. So I did bluff him with the all-in shove. I was going for the bluff. I wasn't saying that because I had a better hand. I was going for the straight up bluff. I was like, okay, I'm going to all-in shove. He might fold because he might think I've got better. He had better than me. I still got the side pot, which was worth more chips. And now I'm up to 7,000 chips. So that moved me up a little bit in position. I'm still only in 63rd, though, with 7,000 chips. 62 pays not great. It pays 39k, so like double what I bought in for, and I am down like 400,000 chips or so from this just this morning. So we need a win right now. We need a 2.7 million. I mean, placing in any, actually for us to go a little bit equal or even to stay positive today, we'd have to at least get 8th. Well, probably better than 8th. No, we're at 1.5 million, right? I think we're at 1.5 million. Yeah, we're at 1.5 million, and we have 1.9. So let's see exactly how much this is. Let's go to cashier. We have how much chips? 1.563. We need at least a 400,000 chip win. So, because we put a lot of tournaments in, and we lost a lot of hands because we had a lot of bullshit. So we need 400,000 wins. So we need at least 7th. 7th or 6th would be really good for us right now. We get first, we're going to be definitely up for the day. Check. Got 3s. Not a great hand. I wish this was a spade. I wish this was also a spade. I could just all in jam right now. I wish this was an 8. I'm going to bet, though. I want to quickly take this pot down. Does he have an 8? No, rivered me. I got rivered. Wow. Ouch. I hate when I get rivered. Oh my god, I hate it so much. I got fucking rivered. He put all in sham, or all in shove, jammed all in, with flush draw. And jams and gets me with the last card being a club. That's a terrible beat. Now, let's not complain and whine too much, because we have a straight draw, but there's also a flush draw out there. We are going to check and try to get this straight draw for free. If we have to call 300, 500, 600, we're going to call. We don't want to pay too much, though. Okay, we need an 8, but there's also a chance for a flush out there. He all in jams. He probably's got the flush. We would lose if we have a straight. Don't know why he all in jams. I think he's just doing it for the pot. He's thinking about calling, but that would be a hero call. I don't have the speed. So 2 bad hands in a row. It's because he all-in jammed on the turn. I wanted to see what the river was. We got 9s with the king kicker. We're going to all-in shove. We're not doing it because it's a great hand. We're doing it because we want the pot. And because we don't want anyone else to see their cards. He might call. He might raise. If he does, I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to all-in raise anyways. We're going to be up about 2,000 chips from this pot. He's all in, though. This guy over here on the left. Wow. Wow. Great. This guy goes all in and gets the 2 pair against me. Wow. Great. From all of that all in shove, I get 125 chips. Great hand. Not. We had a good flop. It just... Because this guy was all in shove with trash hand and he gets the 2 pair. And there we go. I get 3 of a kind of 9s. Great. Great, great, great. Because this is actually where I could make some decent profit. And I'm not in the hand. Yeah, because one of them might raise. And I would win this hand most times. Now, a guy with 2 diamonds would beat me if a diamond drops on the table. There's always a chance, a very low chance that they have a 6 and a 9 as well. Probably not. Most times I'm gonna win this. Well, I will lose to I'll lose to 2 diamonds. And if someone has a 9, I'll lose every kicker. Now, for example, if this is not a heart or a diamond, I'd win this pot. Almost every hand. Weird when you get 2 diamonds and 2 hearts. Some of them have got to be pulling for the... Okay. I just got a full house. And I wasn't in the pot. Great, 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 great. And they're betting now, so I would have made some chips. Yep. I would have made at least 600 more off of that. Well, that's a bad hand. It happens sometimes when you fold. 9s, I'm going to jam all in. I just want to get chips. No one's calling, though. It's kind of annoying. We're only going to pot 1,000 from this. If everyone folds. They call. Okay, they didn't call. I'm still up 1,000, though. And we're going to fold. We're just trying to maintain a decent amount of chips. Once we hit a little over 10,000, we'll be in it. But right now with our 6,000, we're not doing that great. This guy's sitting out with my chips. So he obviously won some big hands and then is just sitting out now. This guy's sitting out. You'd think he'd raise. He folds. Now, I think everyone just gave him free chips right there, but... Someone had to have had a good hand where they could have at least beat him. Someone, yeah. Okay, so this guy's making a move now. He won, every pot's 1,400 to 1,800 chips. So quite a bit of pot. I'm just getting medium hands, 8, 7, 6, 10s, 7, 10s. This your average bad hand. Not horrible, but not a great hand. He's jamming for the chips. He calls. One of them is going to lose a lot of chips this hand. Now him calling right there, interesting move. He wants to triple up, but... Well, triple up off... He wants this guy to be eliminating this guy, but he doesn't all-in jam because if he does, then they might fold. They're not going to want to risk their tournament life, and this guy might get free chips. But he decides to save 3,000 chips, which is how much this guy has, and just goes for the call. Not a great play, but he does want to see if he's going to get a good card. Because that pot's quite a bit of chips. One of these guys really wants to win this pot. They'll have more chips than me, and they'll be back in the tournament. That's for real. Yeah. 400 limp bet. Everyone will call. I mean, you should call if you have an okay hand. Anyone with 2 spades wins this hand. 4 and a 5 wins this hand. Simple pair wins. Damn. They all had trash hands. I don't know why they were playing that hand. I'll never know ever why they're playing those hands. But a simple pair of 10s wins. If one of them would have jammed all in against this guy, he would have folded the 10s probably. But happened that the 10s won. Yep. And the 10s are weak hand against jacks, queens, kings, or aces. So I don't know why these guys are limping hands when they have like the same amount of chips as me or less or a little bit more, and they're limping these horrible hands. Now this guy's about to be eliminated. UK Wildcat fan, and so is GS Smith. How good are we doing in this tournament? Well, there's a lot of people have been eliminated. 995 entries total. We're down to 221 already. We're almost in the money already. I don't really care about 18K. I've got to get at least 7th or better to make more money on just today's wins. So, yeah. This guy wins with pairs of queen, or three queens actually. Queen here, queen here, queen here. He's back in it for sure. Post the big blind of 600 chips. Rafa might call. GS Smith just fold. He decides to call. Gonna check. I was thinking about the all-in jam, but I want a 9. I'm gonna all-in shove. And I won. And that's how you risk chips to get the double up. I did get the double up. I mean, no one's gonna say nice hand. I'm gonna say thanks for the chips though. He actually did have 2 pair, but I was like, chance for a 9, chance for a 9, chance for a 9. I'm like, it's gotta happen someday. So it happened, and I'm up at 13,000 chips now. I'm just gonna call this. He might all-in shove. I'm going to all in because I've got pairs of kings. You thinking about calling this? No. Rivered. I got rivered. Wow. Wow. I got rivered. Oh, that's annoying as hell. That is annoying as hell. How many times have I been rivered? Horrible. Why would he make that call? He's got kings. He's got a 2 kicker. I'm not going to call. I mean, the king didn't work for me last time. I got rivered. Yeah, my hand was better. It happens. And he's going to win again. No, he lost. Oh, wow. Steamy. Well. I'm like, well, you lost chips back. I mean, he's playing too cocky, just shoving all in every hand. And he lost some chips. Yep. I mean, he got beat by a horrible hand as well. Spades, a lot of spades on the table right now. It's the poker. I really wanted that win with the King 8 or King 6, whatever I had, versus the King 2. I knew my kicker could have been smaller, but I was thinking, okay, I'm going to all-in shove because I do have pairs of kings. He might think I'm bluffing. He might just think I'm trying to steal the pot. He had 3 of a kind of kings. Ace 3, not a great hand. He's all-in shove. I'm going to call. I want to see if I can get something right here. I do have 3s. I wish I was an ace. I wish these weren't hearts as well. I don't have a heart. I don't think I can call this all in. I don't think I can do it. It's good. It was a good fold. It was a very good fold. Just call. You might have better hand. And let's see who takes it. And he had it. Okay. We're on another break, and I'm at 7,700 chips. So, let's see. 7,700 chips. What place does that put me in? 75th. So, we're still not in a great spot. At one hand, we lost. It was not good. We're not above 10,000 yet, but we're definitely working on it. We are getting paid now. So, we're getting a minimum of 18K. A lot of these players have been eliminated. Let's see. 800, about a little over 800 people have been eliminated already. I should say that in the chat, just so they know. And we're going to cut to the end of the break. Alright, so we'll see you in a second. Hello, what's up my YouTube nation? We decided to go all in. This is just a hand or two after the last recording. And we'll be up about 3,000 chips if we win this hand. GS Smith is thinking about calling. He decides to fold. Good fold by him. Our hand's a pretty good monster. We're going to sham all in again. We're trying to chip up a little bit. This will put us up at 1,200 or 12,000 chips if we win this. If we get a double up by one of these players, that'll be really nice. GS Smith might call this time. He's probably getting mad that I'm taking his 800 chips by shoving all in every hand, but that's what you got to do. You get some good hands. I definitely want to start chipping up right now. And he decides to fold. So we're up at 2,000 chips. 12,000 I meant. We have 3s. We could do it again. We're going to let someone else do it because someone else has got to have a better hand than us now. And they're also going to put me on radar. They're going to be like, okay, this guy's just shoving all in. He wants some good chips. I mean, look at those pots, those massive pots I just won right there. Like, I chipped up like 5,000 in the last 2 hands, so pretty good right there. So, I did make some good plays right there. GS Smith versus Alexander. G and J versus GS Smith. Decent sized pot. GS Smith doesn't want to lose any more chips. He might shove all in. Alexander might snap call because he knows that GS Smith could be bluffing. He checks. He doesn't have anything. Alexander checks as well. He gets it with the 7s. Not bad. Post big blind. 8 and a 9. These are big blinds right now. People are starting to jam all in with probably good hands. So you've got to put them on a watch right now. If I had aces or kings, I would snap call that. Or I'd snap call with any pair that's above like 10s or higher. I'd probably snap call that. But he could have an ace king, ace queen, and be hoping that he wins against a good pair. I'm going to fold. 8 and 9, not going to risk it. He is chipping up quite a bit though. He knows the play. So do I. Jack 7. It's only a 400 call. Hopefully no one jams all in. People are starting to jam all in every hand now. I mean, I did it twice in a row. This guy did it once. So 3 times in the last 4 hands. Gonna call Jack 7. Got pairs of jacks. Okay, but ace is a possibility. They are not gonna bet if they don't have an ace. Unless they're very sneaky and they want you to bet and they have an ace. I'm thinking about calling, but what if he has an ace? I'm just losing chips. I'm going to get him on a different hand. I don't think the jacks are strong right now. He did considerably chip up. Most hands you will on that. 7 jack. The blinds are now 1,000. For some reason, my lobby thing is currently glitched. I don't know. Oh, wait. I forgot to click on the information. I was like, well, I have been placed for a while. I'm like, it just hasn't shown my rank. But there now we have got that fixed for you guys in case you guys have been wondering my stats. So 64 out of 143. 1,000 chip blinds right now. 4 minutes, it will be at 1,200. Now, if you jam all in, you got to have a good hand. I could just risk 1,000 and see if I can win the hand. I'll go for it. Don't all in. I can't call you if you do. Not with the 7 jack. Bad flop. If I had jacks, I'd go for it. I don't have jacks. He's probably going to get it. Someone might call though. Someone with the king, actual real king, will probably go for it. I risked 1,000 to get 6,000, 7,000, so I went for it. 7 jacks, same hand. I don't want to give these big hands to Alexander, but I also don't want to all in with this jack high. Is he gonna call? He could. He's got a lot. He's got like 3 times my chips. He decides to all in jam. He's probably got something okay. He calls. He's probably gonna win. He won. Definitely won. A little bit of lag right there, but we do know that we had a pair of jacks. He had full house 8s over 6s, so he definitely had that hand. And I'm not going to all in with the 10-6. I'm going to stay in the poker tournament. There's 128 players left, but I'm going to start making some fancy plays because I want to start chipping up. I want to get a double up or triple up. I want to like get 20,000 chips or so. Because these blinds knock people like this out in one hand. Like, I've only got 9 big blinds right now, so not very good. I have been waiting for a good hand, though. That's why I'm only at 9 big blinds and not like 13 or 15. He all-in shoves. He could lose, though. There's 2 other players. He basically raises. He's probably going to fold. Oh, he calls. He's putting a lot of chips on. He's obviously going to all-in call if you bet 600 chips. He bets 601. He called with nothing. This guy had a straight. He doubles up. Or does he? He might have tripled up. He got a lot of chips, though. Yeah, he's up 15,000 from that. So he was doing pretty good. The antes are not killing me that much. Only down to 9. I mean, I'm down to 9,000, so I'm not in a great position right now. Alexander's been getting a lot of chips, but Alexander did a bad call right there. G.S. Smith chipped up off of that. I would have seen that if I was him, and I would have been like, okay, I'm chipping up quite a bit. I'm not going to just randomly like call all these all-in bets, though, with a chance I get a straight when I got to put down like 5 to 10,000 chips for that. No, it's not worth. Good thing I folded this hand. I don't think there's going to be another 2. If there was a 6, I might have won the hand, but it's a lot of chips to put down 2 and a 6. Let's see. Rafa's thinking about calling 1,000. He does decide to call, basically putting them all in. 4 on the table. Rafa has no reason to not go all in. They decide to check. He wins with an ace high. Queen 10. Off the gun. Gonna go for it. Could be bad call. We'll have to see in a second. I win about 2,000 chips if everyone folds. He's all in. Does he have better than me? He might. Is he going to put my tournament life at risk? He decides to fold, I think. We don't know because connection. Let's see. He folds. We split pot. I don't like how I had to split pot with that dumbass over here. He's still in the tournament. This guy, he's got 2 more big blinds. I would have liked to single-handedly win that pot, but I did split with Rafa. We had pairs of 4s with ace kicker. Thought my ace queen was, or whatever I had was pretty good, but it wasn't that great against Rafa. Had the same thing. He was thinking about calling though, so if he would have called, he might have beat me. He probably should have called. He was also putting me on, what if I've got kings, I've got the aces, I could have a really good hand. That's why he didn't call. Also, I seem to be really, really sleepy right now, but I had like 8 hours of sleep. I slept from like, I went to bed at like 2, and then I woke up at like 10:30 or 11, so like 8-9 hours of sleep, but since I did stay up till 2, I needed a little bit more sleep, and I woke up at that time, so I am a little bit sleepy. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Just winter break, poker play. Yesterday I was playing some Battlefield and some NBA. I actually did do quite a bit of progress on NBA. Jack 7. He decides to all-in raise. He's probably got the monster. He wants to chip up. Not going to do it. Even though I posted a big blind, I'm not going to do it. Awful hands for me. I'm getting the crappy hands. And no one's calling because these are ginormous pots. I could go for it this time. I'm going to go for it. 3,400 gain. Does Alexander have it? Come on. I lost. Wow. Great. He flops another 3 of a kind. I'm not even going to say G. I'm going to say bad hand. It's fucking horrible hand. I flopped 2 pair. He flopped 3 of a kind. Queen 7 versus Jack. Whatever. I lost. 96 place.